Do you guys partake in shrooms at all? Do you guys do
I haven't since
shroom
college. In college, I was all about drug experimentation.
Yes.
And then the older I get, I'm like, oh
Scared.
man, I'm too anxious.
That's the thing. Is
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
I'm,
you go,
now I'm an adult on various prescriptions, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
can't do fun stuff like that anymore.
Just
especially
imagine
with,
like Fantasia on like some
Oh,
shit.
right? Yeah. But especially with hallucinogens where it's like, this is your day. Like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
going to be like
It's
an
your day.
8-hour
I'd
experience.
have a hard time
I don't have the
sitting and
time.
watching something. I'd want to like go outside, which
Yeah.
is dangerous.
Oh, are you that person? I'm
Yeah.
trying to get Danielle like to do it with me. Like I tried to get her and husband to do it, but I'm the person that like I will build a fort. I'll build a fort. I'll build
Oh.
pillows. I'll build blankies because I know me. I'm gonna want to be fully immersed in this like little
See-
like cocoon watching Planet Earth. Like
And then,
that's
Planet
that's
Earth,
me.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
Planet Earth,
Until you get to the part where it's like
Someone's eating something. Yeah.
Yeah,
killing.
or the fungus that like takes over the ant's brains and is like popping out.
I remember we were watching that exact episode once on some substances, and I was like, I can't. We gotta turn this off. It's
Oh,
too
fuck.
much.
God,
And then
there's
the
some
risk
movies
with
you can't.
that is if you're doing that kind of drug with someone and you guys want to do different things,
Oh,
that
yeah.
feels like the end of the world.
The end of
if
the
one
world?
person wants to
Yes,
build a fort and the
correct.
other wants to go on a hike, you guys are like, oh no, are we
We're
going to
on
be able to be
different
friends after
We're on
planets.
this?
two different universes. Dude,
Yeah.
I discovered my love for Odessa on shrooms. My first shroom trip, someone played Odessa and started doing like a light show, and my world fucking changed. That next day I booked Odessa tickets at the Red Rocks, and I'm like, I'm gonna make this a trip. I'm gonna do a road trip. I need to, like, my whole world changed.
Hell
It
yeah.
was like something in me just like opened.
No, I definitely learned a lot, and like I took lessons from those experiences that I still hold today. Because I mean, but maybe it was because I was a fucking idiot college kid doing drugs. But like, I remember doing those and being like, oh, I know more about myself.
I
now.
know about my life.
The very
what I need to
first
do.
time I bought drugs,
Okay.
I think I was in high school, maybe like 15. I know I didn't have my driver's license yet, and I had always like gotten hookups from like my friends that had like a joint, or like you want to hit off the bowl or whatever, you know, we're dumb teenagers. And I was like, I'm gonna buy it myself. And I was like, well, I don't even know how much to buy, you know. So I talked to, there's this guy, Josh Rudoy, who was on Harry and the Hendersons TV show. And I knew he had like a hookup. So I bought it from him, and I was like, what do you buy? And he's like, people usually just buy an eighth. And I was like, okay, I don't even know how much that was. I was like, I'll buy an eighth. It was like $60, you know. Brought it to school, gave him $60, had the eighth, managed to have my mom drop me off at my friend Carissa's house. Her dad was out of town, her mom was out of town, and she's like, my dad has a pipe in the top drawer of his dresser so we can smoke it there. So got there, smoked it. I thought, like a dumbass, that whatever you bought, you smoked.
Oh no.
It was like, you bought it, this was what you were going to do.
It's like a single serving.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
We packed 17 bowls
17 fucking bowls.
and watched Fantasia.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Danielle wants to be a part of the show
thought-
too.
I thought and took giant mixing bowls and poured whole boxes of cereal with gallons of milk upstairs and ate them until I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah.
And then I had to lay down and was like, I have to call my mom because I'm going to die. Like, I
Yeah.
for sure feel like I'm going to die. Anyway, I ended up just going to sleep and waking up and being totally fine. But I had no idea. Yeah, 17 bowls. Could you imagine?
No,
oh my
nuts.
I would
God.
die.
How did I not end up in the hospital? And maybe I was like
At
14.
that point, I would probably be trying to fly.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I can
I
fly.
felt like I was flying. I was
No.
laying down on the
No.
bed, eyes closed, listening to it, and I was having complete outer body experiences.
Dude,
You know,
it's
it's
like,
funny,
it's like
though.
what you're saying, Chelsea and James. It's like now I can't even do small things because I feel like I'm like gonna die. I can't even take 5-hour energy shots. I had to call
Yeah.
my mom because my heart was fucking like exploding.
Yes. Yeah, it's like now I have a panic attack if like,
We're so stupid. Why are we so
It's-
lame? Why do
I
you get
know.
lame when you get old?
yeah.
It's because the responsibility.
Yeah, it's like when you
Yeah.
have like taxes to pay. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
taxes.
like
Because
great.
it's always there in the back of your
Yes.
head. And so,
Yeah.
like, if you're on a drug and those thoughts come bubbling
Yes.
in, it's like, man, this sucks now. I'm thinking about this shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to microdose this weekend. My husband brought some, and I was like, let's. I wanted to do it, and then I had a stomach ache, and I was like, I'm scared that something is wrong, and that I'm gonna do it, and then something's gonna. I don't know if I had an appendix thing or it was that time of. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, I don't want to do it. And then the next, I was like, he's like, oh, I found a joint in my pocket. I was like, well, maybe we'll smoke. And then he waited, and then the next night, I was like, I just don't really feel
You
like
have
it.
to
And he's like,
trust
"I'm
yourself.
never-"
Trust your
He's like,
voice.
I'm never asking you to blaze again. You always say you're gonna do it, then you don't do it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I will one day. I got to be in the right place, the
have
right
to.
state. I got kids running around and shit on my
Yeah.
mind.
Well, you
and-
know your mind. You know your mindset. You know yourself better than anybody. If it doesn't if I've always been that person of, I used to be that person where like if people are doing it, I'll do it, and then I'm having the worst time in the corner. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna
Well,
choose it when it feels right.
Yeah.
It's set and setting, you know?
Yeah.
That's the old adage is like, it's set and setting. Like, set is like how you feel in that moment, and setting is your surroundings and like who you're with. And
Yeah.
both those have to be good if you're going to have a good time with drugs.
I just told Scout on our last episode that for my birthday, I usually go camping with a bunch of different people, but it always
This
ends
is
up falling on
crazy.
me.
This is crazy.
Well, it always, I love camping and we have a big trailer and everybody has trailers, but I still end up doing all of the work because everyone's like, well, what do you want to do? It's your birthday. What food do you want to make? Do you want to have tonight? And you're like, why am I doing this for everybody
You're
else? And then my
putting
birthday's
together a
miserable.
mini crew, Danielle. You're literally a mini production
Yeah,
is what you're
right.
doing.
So now we're redoing our backyard. I live in Texas. We've got a big piece of property. We haven't had much. We haven't done the yard, in a while. So we're finally doing it. And I was like, I want to get a 2-piece band, like acoustic. I want to have a big, beautiful table, nighttime, and I want to have a chef come in and have it be a marijuana edible 3 to 5 course meal
that's
with like
fun.
a dozen of my friends. And just
Bitch.
see what happens.
Yes.
That
Bitch.
sounds like so much
Guess
fun
what?
to
You're
me.
going to be responsible about the people fucking losing their mind. And you're going to be
I
like,
can't
oh my
wait
God,
to
it's my
watch it.
house. It's my house. Wait, are you okay? What do you need? What
But
do you
most
need?
people live in my community, so like I can just tell them take
Yeah,
their
go
golf cart
home.
and go home.
Yeah.
Right.
Go
I already
home.
know who the crazies
Get in your
are
golf
going to
cart,
be.
high as fuck, and go home.
And edibles are their own thing,
Yes.
too. Like, that's a different drug,
Yeah.
essentially, with how it hits you and how it affects you. Because
Oh, I
edibles,
love them.
like, I'm more wary of edibles because it's so much more difficult to, like, properly judge the
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah.
And, like, it's better
Yeah.
for you physically because you're not inhaling smoke.
Yeah.
But the problem with edibles, you take it, and then an hour later, you're like, I could take more.
man.
And then 2 hours later, you're like, I should have taken
I'll
more. Fuck.
never forget the worst experience I had with edibles.
Was it Universal?
Oh my
No.
God. Yours was an amusement park? Mine was amusement park.
No. That was
Never
You
We're
got
doing
too
it in
freaked out by
amusement
how yellow the
Dude,
Simpsons
we were
ride was.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess sides. Yeah, we were in line for the Simpsons ride, and I just started. I was like, everything's so yellow, and it's like 100 degrees. I was freaking
We had to
out.
step out
I
of
had
line
to
and
sit.
eat raisins.
I remember sitting next to the little mill house on the bench and eating out of a Ziploc bag with raisins, just like I'm freaking the fuck out.
Well, guess
This
what,
on
Chelsea? They're
shrooms?
getting rid of the Simpsons ride just for you. They're getting rid of it.
Oh, I hope
Getting rid
Millhouse
of it.
stays, though.
They're getting rid of it.
No, I was. Oh man. So I went home. This was like, oh god, almost 10 years ago maybe. And I went home to Michigan to visit my parents, and the three of us went to go see Neil Young together.
Oh,
And my
cool.
mom was like, "Hey, I got some gummies. Like, if you want any." And I remember eating some in the backseat of the car, and by the time we get there, I'm just laying down like, I can't get up, I can't do this. And my mom having to be like, come on, pull it together, we're going to see Neil. It was so
Quit being a
embarrassing.
freshman.
Yes,
Yeah.
my mom just calling me a lightweight as she's trying to
God,
drag me out of the backseat of the car to go
Did
see
you go to
Uncle
the
Neil.
concert?
Yes.
Were
it
you
was
sitting down,
incredible.
like-
Yes.
Okay.
And we were, just sitting, and I mean, at
Beautiful.
least, Neil is like, Harvest
like
Moon.
perfect,
He's like,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
everything's up. But then he starts singing the really angry songs about
Oh.
Monsanto, and the vibes are a little weird. But everyone has to sit there politely and listen
Yeah.
to the environmental songs, or else you don't get Harvest
Yeah.
Moon, or yeah.
Dude, I lose functions. Like, I lose actual physical, like, kind of like how you were explaining, like, laying in the back seat. When I was at Disneyland, fucking, I don't know why the fuck I was doing this. I lost, like, I went to the bathroom to go pee, and I, like, couldn't feel my vagina. I didn't even know if my pee was coming out or anything. And then I tried
Yeah.
to reach the toilet paper, and, like, I
This is from
couldn't fucking...
smoking weed?
This is an edible, bitch. This is an edible.
edibles are-
Dude, weed is scary
And
now.
weed nowadays is fucking scary. I was gonna
is.
say that
Scary.
8 that you smoked back in the 90s or whatever.
no,
that
forget it.
That would be like 2 puffs on a pre-roll now. You know?
I quit smoking cigarettes like almost 10 years ago, so I can't even inhale anything, which was like why
yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to puff on a joint one day, but I'm always like, So I just do gummies. I'll do like a 10 milligram or a 1-to-1. So I always stay kind of low.
Yeah.
And then I know how it feels. But
I know she always, every time I'm at her house, she's always trying to give me a gummy. I'm like, bitch, you don't want this. Trust me, you don't want this. Because you're going to be the one. I'm going to be in your bed. In your bed freaking out. David's going to be out, and I'm going to be like, Danielle, hold me. I'm dying. Like, you don't want this. It's not going to be like Auntie Scout's like having a good time. No, Auntie Scout's going to fucking, she's in a volcano.
But you've
dying.
convinced yourself that it's going to be bad. So
Because I know
That
what
doesn't
it
help
does.
too. That
Yeah.
feeds into it too.
Yeah,
if
it
you're
feeds
sure.
It all works with itself.